19 of this special year workers. And it gives me joy and happiness every time I come to make sure that I don't in any way take for granted what is happening. The year started exactly 20 days ago, and so many things are so happening very fast that if we are not aware, we are not taking track of what is happening around us, we might be lost. The experience might be lost over us. And if you are here and you are watching, this is my special message to you, that in this season that we are in, you and I have got what it takes to host God. We have what it takes to make God's presence look so beautiful to behold. And whatever we take from us to continue to do justice to that space, we must never give excuse. I want to just, in a little bit, to just prepare our heart and to just help us to see something in a new light, to help us appreciate God. That if you are not ready to make the sacrifice that your world need to improve yourself, to become better at what you do, to become better at what you know, to become better at how you do it, and to continue on that learning path until you become known for it, that the whole world is beeping, is passing and clapping their hands to celebrate what the Lord is doing in your life, then we have not started. And so even though I have come this evening and I want to just use this to prepare your mind to let you know that for every time there is an opportunity for you to learn, you must present a teachable heart, a teachable spirit, a heart that does not know it all, a heart that's genuinely open to seeing the best practice, to seeing how you can evolve from how you used to do things. And then when you have the opportunity to teach others, you don't shy away, because it is in you repeating it, it is in you hosting, it is in you teaching, and in you trying to know and show others how it's been done, that you are going to master it and that you're going to be known for it. And when you are known for it, there's no hiding place. And that is summary of visibility, where you are no longer being hidden, where you now know what it takes to host a team, what it takes to bring about an experience, and that nothing can change it. You have become a master at it. It has become your second nature, and you can do it unapologetically. And when you start doing it that way, people begin to pay attention and they begin to say, there's something about this person. There's something to learn about this person. There is something that this person is doing that we need to pay attention to. And do you know what? When you get it right that way, you know what happened? You will not struggle to get sales. In fact, the first sale that is difficult is the first one. After that first one, you will now begin to see how it is easy for you to retain and to begin to work in that space. And that's why today, what I'm trying to teach about and talk about is the simple framework on which you can begin to build retention. You can build retention and you can continue to keep your customers or your clients or those people that believe in what you do supported until they are ready to go all the way with you. So how does retention happen? And what are the things that you and I need to do to keep retention something that keep happening? If you are watching for the first time and you are joining, thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate it. Please click the subscription button and also the notification bell, because every day live for the rest of this month we are doing this so that you don't miss out of any of the days and any of the session that we are having together. And so what I have to do today is, how do you turn your client, your buyer, to a repeated client, that they even become your raven fans and they become the people that are even in, they are the one referring others and telling others about what you do, that you don't even have to be thinking of advertising, that the word of mouth. And word of mouth is so strong that when you are doing something well, particularly well, that people can testify, they become your mouthpiece. They become the organ and object through which people will begin to hear about what you do. And this is the best kept way to do business. And this is a sustainable way of building income for the rest of your life. And so what is that thing that we want to talk about? I've talked about building traffic and following up. Like yesterday, we talked about it. How do you follow up your client? How do you turn them to a repeated? And how can they continue to show up so that when you take them in, once they buy, that experience, underline that word experience, they have that experience that is going to keep them to come back again and again for more experience. And one of the truths, and I don't want you to forget about this experience, that when you retain people, you are able to multiply income. When you learn the secret of retainership, you have mastered the secret of multiplication, multiplied income. Because let me tell you about some, if it is a product that everybody needs every day, and the first time you're able to prove them right that this product, they need this, and you're able to communicate the value they're going to get, and when they taste it, it actually perform the work and the role which is meant to perform, then every time that item finishes, they are coming back to you. So when you sell once, you have income. When you're able to sell repeatedly every now and then, you begin to have what is called the stability. And repeated customer, they lower your marketing costs. That is the secret. When you have repeated customer, they have tested your client, they've tested your product, they've tested your service, and they love what they have, you are not just going to have income once. That repetition is going to create stability for you, that when you begin to do your income business analysis, you will begin to lower your marketing costs. And when that happens, you are able to have more on your ROI. And this is going to build trust for a long time. So when you sell once and you disappear, that is not the idea we are protecting here. We are talking about how can you see a trait that is common among many businesses, maybe you know of, that they sell once or they know about them once, and afterwards they are no longer had, they disappeared. Some of those businesses, they are either doing something or one of these things wrong. One of them is that they are not able to sustain the trust, or the product service they gave did not build the loyalty that can make the people to come back and be retained. So it is very well important for us as we grow and build our business to make sure and pay attention to how we are building and to the consistency we put into how we can make our clients to become loyal to us, by paying attention to details, by making sure we over-deliver, by making sure that every attention that we need to pay into delivering the customer experience that will make our client to come back, we are paying attention to them. We are excellent at our delivery. We are excellent at our packaging. We are excellent at our human capital and human, customer delivery, customer service. When they have complaints, when they have needs, when they have clarity issue, we are able to do what? To present those things seamlessly for them. And this is what customers want. They want that progressive, seamless way of doing that business in such a way that they are able to do it. But the truth is that if you're only just working and paying attention to only product, that is not guaranteed. That is not what is needed. So I want you to look at that when people come to buy your product, it is not just for entertainment. They're buying it because they want to see a transformation. They are buying it because they want to see an experience. They are buying it because they want to see the support that they need. And when all these things are there, you can be sure that they will come back. It is a sure case. They will definitely come back. So when you see people, when they finish one product and they don't know what to do next, it's because maybe you have given a kind of confusion. You are not clear. You didn't give clear cut what they should do next. So that when they finish it, they know that they are coming back because you have more for them. You have more for them. And there are so many things this is being done because you can look at somebody that is selling, that is selling a dental service. You are helping people to clean their mouth. Do you know when you clean their mouth, they come to you once and they got the teeth cleansed? Do you know that there are other things that you're supposed to be in the ecosystem of what you are selling that needs to just become marketable as a byproduct of what service you are creating? Look at it now, you giving them the kind of toothbrush they should use to have the experience of having their teeth well brushed. Look at the experience of you supplying them the right toothpaste that will ensure that they will not have cavity, that will ensure that their gum are healthy, that will ensure, when you look at all this, when you now sell this product and you just leave them hanging, you bring confusion and some of them will not come back. And that is why it is very, very easy to extend the clarity beyond just and to create that relationship that help them to come back and to tell you what more they need so that there is an ongoing value content. They're able to receive value at every step of the way they are coming to do business with you. This is very important for us as business owners and for aspiring business owners. You need to be thinking ahead. You must be tomorrow centric. Like you are thinking ahead for your client, thinking ahead of what do they need next, what will they need, what will it cost you, what are those things you need to start putting in place so that you're able to meet those needs before they start arising and before they start demanding or requesting for you. When you do this, you are able to get more within the time. So when we look at the retention system and the product ecosystem, the logic behind this is for you to be able to look at how you can connect logically with your client. And when I mean connect with them logically, you're able to decipher, okay, one product that I've sold should lead to the next thing they will be needing. Naturally, there should not be any force. There should not be any reason why they should be thinking as they are buying it, they are using it. Then the next progression is what are they going to be needing? And you are creating the next offer to meet that need. Friends, if you pay attention to what I've said, that you are able to think ahead, that once they are buying your product, they are consuming it. At the end of them consuming it, you're already keeping them in the loop of the progress that they are going to gain by consuming the next product or the next offer you have. This is the loop that will bring you a long-term income. This is the secret to building a long-term income. I want you to look at it and tell yourself whatever it's this cost that you are willing and you are ready to give yourself to building that, to give yourself to hosting what it takes, and to give yourself the permission to go ahead and begin to bring out those experiences that your clients will thank you for. I want you to please look in the chat and put it down in the chat what stage or what phase you are in your own journey, as an entrepreneur. Maybe you don't have a buyers yet, or you have buyers, you don't know how to retain them, or you are even thinking of just pivoting or thinking of a product you are going to sell or a service you are going to render, or you are just still thinking about how to even package what you have to become a product. In any journey, in whichever journey you are in this framework that I'm talking, everything I'm sharing today matters to you. And you have to pay attention to learning what it takes, whereby you can sustainably resell a product. So if you are the type that you are still thinking, you don't know how to start, I introduce to you PLR. What is PLR? PLR is private label right. It is a legal and a legitimate way of you owning a system that has a product that people are already researching and in need of. And that if you have ever been thinking of how can you package, because it is the process of manufacturing and packaging your product that so many people get stuck and so many people don't know what to do. And this is the ready-made version of products that are already being in need, that is already being done, that you can own and put your name on it and sell and make 100% profit. That is PLR for you. And if you don't know how to start, I want you to send me a DM, or please go to the link in the description of this video to see a glimpse of what you can do with a PLR product, either volume 1, volume 2, or volume 3. So these are some of the products that you can start playing or trying your hands on to begin that journey of owning a product. And it is so supportive that it helps you to expand without burnout. It allows you to create a follow-up product, bonuses, resources faster without you needing to start from scratch. And when you are able to create this result fast, you are able to create loyalty, and you're able to help and make your customer to get the result they need, so that they don't need to be convinced and they can still come back because they have already seen that you can be trusted. I want to wrap up today's session by giving you this assignment by asking you to identify your next logic offer. What is your next logic offer? How does this support? How will this product, how will it support the progress that your people need? And how do you plan to introduce it? This is what I have for us today. And let me just quickly put it in the chat and ask you to go and take time to do justice, to what it's going to take for you. I want to believe that every one of us listening to me, it is not by accident that this year is not going to be an ordinary year for us. once we make up our mind to pay attention to how we are showing up, to make up our mind to do what we need to do so that we can get the result we have been desirous of getting. And how do we get the result? It is by us paying attention to learning new things that we don't know before, paying attention to paying the price that it takes for us to be able to get that skill, and then going all the way, going all in to making sure that we are part of that progress and we are able to show that we have what it takes. Friends, this is the year like no ever, and I want to welcome and congratulate you, because as many of us that we pay attention to building our skill, to growing our knowledge base, to seeking for mentorship, and to sacrificing wherever it needs, whether it looks easy, whether it doesn't look easy, whether people are appreciative of it, whether people don't even appreciate it, but you are opening up yourself to doing it all the way, then you are going to see the result. You will see the result that is different from what every other person's did. And so I want to appreciate you for joining and showing up all this past day. And those of you that have gone to watch the retention, that has gone to watch the replay, this is where life change. This is how transformation happens. It doesn't happen by wishing. It doesn't happen by thinking about it. It doesn't happen by saying open. It is going to happen only by you taking action, going out of your comfort zone, and going all the way in to bring about the change that your world has already been hungry for. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And don't forget to put your hands and try out the assignment, because I believe that every one of us have what it takes to bring about the extraordinary life we have been looking for. I want to say thank you very much for watching. I can't stop loving you. And please share this video with somebody you know needs to hear it. And please drop in the comment what you are going to be taking, what action you're going to be taking next. And if you need help, you want to know more about our community and how you can join, please drop in the comment also. I'll be sharing with you the link to which you can join and be part of us. I thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Until then, it is bye from here. Remember, your dreams are valid, and don't give anybody permission to talk you out of your dream, because your dreams are valid and your world is waiting to hear your story. Thank you, and bye for now.